eyes. So let's begin with opening up our necks as usual. So this time, let's start with saying no. No, 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 no. And then come back to center and say yes, 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 big yes. And then come back to center and pause for a moment so you don't get dizzy. And then bring your right ear to your right shoulder. And breathe into the stretch on the opposite neck, side of your neck. Inhale to center, exhale, other side. Same thing here. Breathe in to any discomfort you feel. And bring your neck to center, nose to the sky, chin to chest. And keep that going. Slowly. And then bring your head back to neutral and pause for a moment. Take a couple more breaths. Send your arms straight out to the side, straight up from your shoulders in a T shape. Inhale and exhale and twist to the left or whichever side you wish to begin on. Keeping your arms still in line with your shoulders. So don't let your arms move independently. Inhale to center. It might help to get away from the back of the chair a little bit. Exhale the opposite direction. Inhale to center, release your arms. So one of the things we need to bring ourselves into the mode of forgiveness is strength. So we're going to begin to strengthen our upper body. So bring both arms with your palms facing outward in front of you and swing them up slowly. Lift them up to the sky and then reach as if there was something there that you wanted. Maybe there is. Grab it with your fists, hold on to it, and bring it down and send your elbows back behind you. Release your fists, reach back up, take hold, bring it down, send your elbows back behind you. Inhale as you reach up, exhale as you bring it down. Inhale and exhale and release. Send your arms straight out to the side in that T shape. Make a fist. Bring your right fist to your chest and release it. Bring your left fist and continue. A little King Kong motion here. Going back and forth. And pause and bring your arms down. Send your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Roll your shoulders. And then go the other way. And pause. Lift your right arm up to the sky. Send your left arm down, fingers pointing down to the mat. And then look up at the fingers pointing to the sky. Inhale. On an exhale, look down at the other fingers. Now, when you're looking down, notice that you're reaching down also, and you're reaching up. Look up. Reach up with your arms. So energy in your arms. Look up, look down, look up, exhale, inhale, exhale, and release. Right, other side. Fingers down, fingers up. Inhale, look up, reach up. Exhale, look down, reach down, and continue at your pace. And then the next time you're looking up, pause, come to neutral. You bring your head to neutral and release your arms. Right. Allow both arms to fall comfortably by your side. Left arm comes up, reaches to the right for a side body stretch. Come to center. Other side. Come to center, arms stay up. Inhale, exhale, wrap one arm around the chair, opposite hand outside, opposite leg. Knee. That's it. That's the body part I'm looking for. Now look over your right shoulder, or whichever shoulder you twisted toward. Inhale, get taller. When you're empty of breath, maybe you can nudge that twist just a little bit more. Lift your right arm. Inhale, exhale, twist back to center. Lift your left arm. Inhale, exhale, wrap it, twist. Inhale, lift your left arm and come back to center. Right. So come to the edge of your chair, or not the very edge, but come away from the back of the chair. And let's do our hip circles. So come forward first to whichever side you prefer to make circles. And then the next time you're facing forward, pause, and then go the other way. And then the next time you're forward, pause, and come back up to sit. Bring your prayer inside your thighs. You're going to push your thighs away. Your thighs are not having it. They're pushing into your hands. So inhale, push, exhale, release. Inhale, push, exhale, release. Inhale, release. Inhale, release. Inhale, release. Outside your thighs, palms outside your thighs. Inhale, push, exhale, release. Inhale, push, exhale, release. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale once more. Inhale, and exhale. Right. So we're going to do some cats and dogs. So I'm turning around to the side of the chair, but you can do that, or you can just move to give yourself enough room behind you for your cat spine. Hands on knees. Inhale, bend your elbows, slide your hands to the top of your thighs as you open up your heart. Another thing we need in the mode of forgiveness is an open heart. Exhale, curl your spine back behind you, lengthen your arms. Inhale, open up your heart and continue. And then the next time you're in your cat spine, you're going to pause and you're going to slide your hands down alongside your legs. And you're going to come forward with your torso as much as your body allows and wrap your arms around your thighs. Maybe it's just your hands that come around. Maybe you can wrap your whole arm around and bow your head in a position of humility. Another thing we need for forgiveness. This is a child's pose, balasana. Release your arms, fly out and up. Raise your arms like you are free, you are victorious. Inhale, exhale, come forward, wrap your arms again. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, wrap your arms. Once more, inhale. And this time, bring your hands in prayer position down to your heart. So let's work on our hips a little bit. So just slide from side to side, coming up on the ball of one foot and then the other to lift your hip and place it back down on the chair, going back and forth. It's just a little movement in your hips. Just start gently and then pause. Lengthen your leg and let's wake up our ankles. Just rotate your foot in both directions. Pause, then point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. And bring your foot back down. Other side. Rotate. And then point, flex, and bring it down. All right, so come a little farther away from the back of your chair. Extend your right leg, and let's make bigger circles to open up our hip joint. Loosen it up. And pause, and just pause for a moment. Okay, take a breath. Lift your leg back up and go the opposite way. And bring your foot back down. Send your other leg out and go one way. And pause, bring your foot down for a moment. And then straighten it and go the other way. And then bring both feet down. All right. So let's do our sun salutation to get the energy from the sun to help us sturdy up this mode of forgiveness. So legs to the corners of your chair. Inhale, fly out. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Stabilize your left hand or forearm and fan open to the right. Bring your right hand down. Inhale, come up halfway. Fly out and up and down the center line. Other side. Inhale, exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Stabilize your right hand. Fold, fan open to the left. Inhale, exhale, bring your arm back down. Come halfway, fly out and up and down the center line. All right. So we're going to come into a warrior one. So you will come to the side of your chair and come to the edge of your chair so that your inside leg is fully on the chair. You can hold on to the back of the chair. And then send your right leg back behind you. You can also send it out to the side if you prefer and make it long and straight. Right. You're going to send your arms back behind you and swing them up to come in to your warrior one. Inhale, exhale. Come to a humble warrior by bowing over and wrapping your hands around your one leg. Inhale back to your warrior. Say a prayer before you meet your next challenge. Bring that prayer to your heart. Send your arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers into Yoga Mudra. Send your knuckles down, opening up your heart wide, big, wide heart opening. Showing vulnerability when you open your heart, but something required for bravery, to be courageous, to lead with your heart. Release your arms, come back to warrior one. Bring your arms down. Come to center. Take a breath. And we'll go to the other side. So you send your leg straight back behind you or out to the side, whichever you prefer. I think on this side, I'm going to do it this way. Come up to warrior one. Feel the strength of your warrior. Let's say a prayer first this time and look up at your prayer. Anjali Mudra is the position of your hands, and bring that prayer to your heart. Send your arms back behind you, Yoga Mudra. Open up your heart by sending your knuckles down towards the mat and opening up your heart. Brave heart. Inhale, exhale. Come forward over your thigh to show humility. Inhale back up. Release your arms. Come back to warrior one. You are victorious. Bring your arms down. Bring your left foot back up and twist back around to center. So in warrior two, you'll send one leg out to the side. And in this case, the other leg does straighten. Right? So you're coming again to the edge of your chair. You're straightening one leg. And so that your shoulders are kind of in line with your bent knee. And a straight line in front of you, the edge of the chair, perhaps, or the mat. And then send your arms straight out. Look over your left fingers. You're going to rotate your arms so your palms are facing outward. You're going to inhale, and then on an exhale, you're going to close your right arm over your left, palm to palm. You're going to take hold of the bowstring, and you're going to pull it, and release that arrow. Arrow to fight that resentment that we carry around, the hurt that we carry around. Once again, pull that bowstring, let it go. Once more, one last time, pull. And bring your arms down, relieving us of all the things we carry inside. Bring your right hand to your right leg, left arm up above for a peaceful warrior. We have achieved peace. And then come back up to sit. Bring your left arm down. Bring both your legs to center. Let's take a breath before we move to the other side. Oh no, we're on warrior two. In warrior one mode, right? So you're going to look forward, the same direction as your chair, right? Sending your arms straight out to the side, looking over your right fingers. Rotate your arms so your palms are facing outward. Swing your left arm to meet your right. Take hold of the bowstring, pull it and release it. Twice more. Pull it and release. Inhale, exhale. Bring your arms back down. Now we've gotten rid of all of that other stuff that's been floating around. Left hand to left leg. Peaceful warrior. And bring it down. Swivel back to the front of your chair. And just breathe for a little bit. Just breathe. Then we're going to come to stand. And you'll come behind your chair. And let's do our little squatting exercise first before we come to our forgiveness pose, right? So come up onto your tiptoes and bring your heels down. Tiptoes and bring it down once more. Right. So this time you'll come on to your tiptoes. You're going to bend your knees, squat down as far as you can comfortably go. Bring your heels to the mat, push into the mat and stand. Up onto the balls of your feet. Bend your knees, squat down. Heels to the mat, push. Come up to stand once more. Lift, squat, heels down, come to stand. Right. Send your arms, so you could lean against the back of your chair. We're just going to stand straight, nothing fancy. Send your arms straight out to the sides in a T shape. Open up your heart. And then hug yourself in a symbol of self-forgiveness, forgiving yourself. Bring elbow over elbow. Inhale, and on an exhale, send your elbows to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, send them to the right. Inhale to center, send your elbows pointing down to the chair. Inhale, send your elbows up to the sky. Bring them back to shoulder height and release your arms. And now we're going to use these arms to clear the air. I'm just going to go back and forth, crossing over one arm and then the other, going back and forth as if you're wiping a clean slate. And then pause, bring your arms down. Right. And I think we have time for our standing warrior, warrior one. Step your right leg back. So each foot is right behind the leg of the chair. You're going to lift your outside arm up, your right arm, the opposite arm from the leg that's bent, for your warrior. You're going to say a prayer. If you want to release the other arm, you may, or not. It's not necessary. You don't have to have your hands together to say a prayer, right? And then bring it down to your heart. Place the palm of your hand right on your heart. Swing your arm back behind you. Place the back of your forearm on your back waist. And open up your heart once again. Brave heart. Come up to a neutral spine. Keeping your arm where it is, bend your left elbow and hinge from your hip as far as your chair allows you for a humble warrior. Then push in to the mat with your feet, come back up, release your arms, step forward. Other side, step your left leg back, line up your feet. Remember, knee over ankle. Right. Warrior one. Say a prayer, look up at it. Bring the palm of your hand to your heart. Send your arm so that back behind you, so that the back of your forearm comes to your back waist. And open up your heart, brave heart. Inhale and then exhale, bow down any amount to show humility. Push your feet into your mat, into the mat, come up and step forward. Shake out your legs. All right. All right, so let's do some marching in place. So that means lifting your knees up as high as they allow. And then pause. And then you're going to shift your weight to your left foot. Bend your right knee. So knee is to knee. Your knees are aligned. And so your shin should be parallel with the mat behind you. Your foot should be flexed. And then turn to the left. Send your left arm back behind you. Look for it. Swing back to center. Release your bent knee. Other side. Left knee to knee. Flexed foot. And then swing your right arm around, looking for your right hand. If you wanted to be very brave, you could bend your knee more and take your foot. I'm not going to do that because that's my iffy knee. And come back to center. And just pause for a moment and take a couple of breaths. Right. And then we're going to come back to sit. Because what we promised we'd do each time, at least I promised anyway, is to sit and stand. Because that's rather important, right? As we age. Use your arms as levers. Inhale, stand. Exhale, sit. Inhale, stand. Exhale, sit. Let's do it a little bit more slowly. It might be harder. Slowly. Slow motion. Once more in slow motion. All right. And come back to sit. So let's do our forward fold, our inversion. All right, that we always end our class with. Send your arms out and up, fly over your legs, fold over. If you are sitting much farther up in your chair, just bow your head. Come up onto your fingertips, keep your head down. Bring your forearms onto your thighs and very gently unfold, making your head the last body part to come up and come to sit. Right. So make yourself comfortable now for Shavasana. All right, so just come to center and relax. Now you can set back against the back of your chair, which we don't do through our whole practice. So now it's time to relax. You can have your arms falling gently by your side like you would if you were on the mat. Or they can be resting on your lap like you do in meditation. And allow yourself just to let go. With every breath, go back to where we started the class. Breathing in forgiveness. Exhaling all of the suffering caused by hurt. As you breathe in that forgiveness, notice when you exhale, feel as if your whole body is sending that energy throughout to every cell. Take a deep breath and release it. Shake your arms, roll your shoulders both ways. Wiggle your toes, just move around in your chair to reawaken your body. And now that you're awake, I'm going to put you back into a meditative trance. But let's take a moment here. All right. So make yourself comfortable. And the meditation we're going to do today is called Ho'oponopono, and it is an ancient Hawaiian meditation. And I said this earlier that I love that I am in touch with this ancient wisdom, whether it is Indian or now Hawaiian. And it's like the amazing wisdom these ancient peoples had. What happened to us? But we can go back, we can use their wisdom, right? So ho'oponopono, ho'o means to make, and oponopono means right. So the whole phrase ho'oponopono is to make right rightly. And where that comes from is the idea that when we feel hurt and when we need to forgive, we have to remember that when we allow all these layers of resentment and anger and grief to build up, we suppress who we really are. And we don't even see these things. We think we're just fine. We think everything is really great. The other day, I in meditation, I had a memory came to me from when I was 12. It's like, where did this come from? And because it was during meditation, and I'm thinking this must have a meaning, and I realized that that feeling I had when I was 12 was still with me, and I could actually feel it, and I needed it to go away. And this is the type of meditation that helps us to do that. Let go of all those things. And remember, when you forgive another, you're not condoning their actions. You're letting go of that grief, like that monk who left that lady and let it go. So close your eyes, come inside. And we're going to say 4 lines, and we'll say them first, one after the other. Take a breath first, breathe in, take a deep breath and let it go. And then just follow your breath, your natural breath. And say these words to yourself. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I am sorry. I have perceived suffering in myself or others, and I am sorry for that. I deeply apologize for the role my consciousness has played in mine or another's suffering. I am sorry for the suffering my consciousness has caused you. I am sorry for the suffering I have caused myself. Please forgive me. Please forgive me for having created consciously or unconsciously chaos for you and myself. Please forgive me for forgetting my divinity, my true nature, and spiritual connectedness. Please forgive me for holding judgment against you, against myself, against a situation. Please forgive me. I love you. I love you. I love myself. I love my body. I love the illness for the awareness it has brought me. I love the pain that has come to bring me back to love. I love this life. I love the universe and everyone in it. I love myself and you unconditionally, despite our human weaknesses and faults. Feel your love with every breath you take. Allow your love to bring you back, your breath to bring you back to your true nature, your nature, which is love. Thank you. Thank you for my forgiveness. Thank you for forgiving me. Thank you for the rebalancing that is on its way. Thank you for clearing this for me. I realize now I am freed energetically from the chains of my past. Thank you for returning me and allowing me to come back in touch with who I am, with my being of love. Now we will say these lines again, and this time, let's bring our own personal meanings, maybe more specific, into this prayer. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Bring your hands together at your heart. Feel your heart beating. And let's say these words together again, knowing that whenever you repeat them, they will bring with them all of the meanings we have given them and all of the meanings you personally have for them. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Let's say it again, knowing that at any time you can repeat these phrases for as long as you need to help you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Thank you all so much for being with me today.